Let's take you to Anambra State. When we consider the security situation in Anambra State and how the governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, is swimming in the tide, the statement that uneasy lies ahead that wears the crown comes to mind. The renowned economist has not been finding it easy to contend with the rising insecurity in his state since he became governor in March. Professor Soludo has imposed a curfew on 8 local government areas of the state as part of measures to curtail killings there. According to him, the 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. curfew will commence on Thursday. That's today?
Yes.
Yeah, so we have come full circle.
It's, what is going on in Anambra State should be condemned by any rational being. We can't continue to have that level of insecurity in that state and Imo State. People should be able to move freely between those two states. But as we have seen,
those who say Anambra,
yes, Anambra and Imo.
Yeah.
Those are the two states where a lot of these killings are happening. No one is saying that the rest of the Southeast is safe, but they are way safer compared to these two states. And Anambra in recent times, I really do not understand, because this governor came in and assured all that, look, he was prepared to forgive wrongdoers just so that we can achieve peace. He promised them amnesty. But these guys have not come out to embrace the amnesty option in exchange for peace. They've not come out. Rather, they've ramped up the killing of innocent people. And the clear evidence that the struggle, the IPOB struggle, has been hijacked is the fact that Southeasterners constitute the majority of the people being killed. Now, if you're saying you're fighting for your people, but they are the main target of these killings, how do you rationalize that?
Yeah.
This was what
the people
Senator
you claim you are protecting?
You claim you are fighting for. This was what Senator Abaribe said the other day. He said the Southeast is bleeding. Economically, the Southeast is suffering. Look at the Onitsha port. It's just there. No one is using it. I was there recently when I went to do the story of the second Niger bridge. The port is lying fallow. No one is using it. In fact, it's the port complex that Julius Baja is using as his main
base.
Yes, where they have to put their giant equipment and all that. You know, just there. And we ought to put that kind of port to use. We are not putting it to use. People are sending their containers to neighboring states, some states of the South, you know, and then they open them. They open them up there.
Yeah.
Of course, that is the natural implication. Because on Mondays, that's when Southeasterners usually open their containers. They know that, okay, the week has begun in earnest. But that is the day that you say people must not be seen on the streets. They should sit in their houses. So people are now opening their containers on Mondays again. They are sending those containers to neighboring states where the sit-at-home is not being enforced. Yeah, so the loss of the Southeast is the gain of some states of the South that are not far from them. Look at a place like Delta State, for example, Asaba. He's benefiting hugely from the misfortunes of the Southeast.
Economically.
Tremendously.
Yeah.
Tremendously. Now, even some people work in Onitsha and have chosen to raise their children inside
Asaba. Yeah.
In Asaba. Plots of land in Asaba are now very expensive because more and more people are relocating from an unsafe state like Anambra and going to Asaba. And it's just a spitting distance. It's not far. But the sit-at-home thing does not apply there. As close as it is,
yes,
you can access Asaba by boat. It's just, the distance is just so short.
Yeah.
But the difference in terms of the level of security is like night and day. So people, why the East suffers, the neighboring states are exploiting their misfortune. That's the reason this has to stop.
It has to. Paul, you know, two things. Number one, Governor Soludo went to visit the IPOB leader in detention. You thought that should have calmed nerves somewhat. And then going to kill the representative of the governor at the State House of Assembly and displaying his head was an overstatement.
Honestly, it's even very difficult to say. I won't speak for IPOB. God forbid I speak for IPOB. It's very difficult to say that. It's very difficult to ascertain whether it's the IPOB that is doing this.
Or because, the ESN.
Or ESN. Because they have consistently denied. But there are people behind this. Now, I hate the phrase unknown gunmen because that phrase is defeatist. Why you keep calling them on? When are the gunmen? When will they be known? So,
meaning, if we really want to unmask them, we can.
We can. That's the truth. And that is why we should appeal to citizens of Anambra State that they should cooperate with their governor. I don't envy Governor Soludo. He has become a governor at a very difficult time, you know. But I am sure that the locals, some of the locals, may be able to identify these
so-called unknown men live amongst the people.
That is the point I'm trying to make.
They interact.
So they are not actually unknown.
Yeah.
In fact, on my own platform, we have stopped using the phrase unknown gunmen. That's what we have stopped using it because
you hear crazy things like unknown men and stuff.
So
like
somebody even went up said unknown government because like they have set up another government. I think they should cooperate with their governor. I also like the fact that the curfew, Professor Soludo actually mentioned Okadas and Keke.
Yeah.
We know Okadas are actually used to perpetrate these crimes. You know, it's very important. And I appreciate what the governor is doing. I hope he succeeds, and I hope this is nipped in the bud soon.
And I remember, Jide, the days leading to Professor Soludo's inauguration. I had a high-power team and so on. So you wished him luck. But here we are.
Yeah, but
so you wonder, where is the enemy coming from?
The security situation has to be fixed.
First of all.
If it's to make progress. The other day was talking about Asaba, Onitsha, and how Onitsha declined over the years. You know, the size of the economy of Onitsha has shrunk over the years because of this insecurity. When we are talking about trade, Onitsha was the commanding height of it in our country. But today, how many people want to go there?
You have the Ochanja market in Onitsha, Jide.
Yes.
I don't think you've been there. It's supposed to be the Japan of Africa.
That is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. There. I was there recently, and I moved around. I even had the opportunity of savoring the delicacy of our people over there. You know, if you travel to a place and you do not try to appreciate the culinary expertise of the people, or then the culinary character of the people,
that's it.
Then you've really not visited them. So, the point that we are making is things must improve in terms of security.
Yeah.
This governor has potential to be one of the best governors around.
And
he's got the brains and everything. But you know, in the East, no state generates internal revenue like Anambra.
Like Anambra,
you know, and it's one of the highest in the country. So there is so much potential there. But as long as Anambra remains a killing field, there is no way that the state will reach its potential. So that's why the insecurity has to be defeated.